Alright guys, this is Clay, Miko's mine. I just got back from Central Texas Gem and Mineral Show. Had a really good time. Sold a lot of rocks, met some amazing people. Of course we bought some rocks too. Can't go to a rock show without buying some rocks. So we bought some Queensland agates. These guys come from Queensland, Australia. I got it wet so we can kind of see what's going on with it. I guess these guys come from Queensland, Australia, an area called Agate Creek. One of these days, I hope to go there. I don't know, let's see how these guys cut. Oh, I also have, okay, so we got two Queensland agates. Got these two guys. And I also have two Rio Grande River agates. These guys were just some rock I found on a recent rock hounding trip. I think I'll probably cut this guy open and we'll see. We'll cut him and go from there. I also have this one, just a little agate nodule. It's probably pretty boring. Doesn't look like it's gonna have much going on. Let's see what we got. This is another one. I found this one. Both of these were found in Webb County, Texas. Probably close to the Old Mines Road location, or on the Old Mines Road in North Webb County. Let's cut them open and see. Okay guys, this is Clay, we're back. Got these rocks cut. I've got to say, I am extremely excited by the way these turned out. I was thinking some of them really weren't going to be all that good. I cut a lot of rocks, so I mean, I see a lot of rocks. I cut I hate to admit, I probably cut close to 1,000 pounds of rock a month. I cut a lot of agates, and I don't always find good ones. Most of the time you don't. Okay, so let's start with these Rio Grande River agates first. These are, I say Rio Grande River agates, it's just rocks that I find in the Webb County, Maverick County, South Texas, along the Rio Grande River area. It's where you find some of your best agate in the southern United States, from my opinion, and I've looked in a lot of places. In my opinion, I like the agate in South Texas better than West Texas. West Texas, I think you do get a bigger variety, but I like South Texas because it's closer. West Texas is a long ways for me. Anyway, one of these days I'll have to go on one of those rock hounding trips to the 06. Find me some real Texas agates. Let's check it out. Let's see what we found. All right, we'll start with this guy here. Doesn't look like much. When you're rock hounding, I mean, what was I looking for? I'm just looking for something different to begin with, looking for something with a little bit of pattern. This one you can kind of see some neat coloration on the outside. You can see a little bit of pitting. You can see a little bit of banding around that pitting. Banding. Designs on the outside of the rock. Those are the kind of things you're looking for. A little bit of color. See how that one's got a little bit of red right there? It's got a little bit more red on this side. Let's see what we got. Wow, that is stunning. It's really hard to capture all the detail on camera too. That is a project my girlfriend Kaylee and I are working on right now is rock photography. We have some amazing pieces we're working on. It's hard to capture the depth. This has got a little bit of fracture in it here. But this will still make some amazing cabs, some really unique pieces. There's a lot to work with still here, and this is absolutely amazing. This is some of the unique material you can find in South Texas. Webb County, Maverick County, Dimmitt County. All right, here's another one. This one blew my mind. I really wasn't expecting much at all. Pretty simple. I mean, it looks like an agate. It's a nodule. You see a lot of these guys out there. You pick them up and you're like, well, I mean, these guys are a dime a dozen. In some places where you rock hound, you're like, you look at it, I don't see any cool banding. You toss it. You kind of look at them close. You look at this one. I mean, this guy's got a little bit of color in there. You know, sometimes you just find him with brownish blobs on the inside. They're just really boring. There's no banding. This guy really surprised me, actually. So I chose to cut him on this particular side because I wasn't really sure about cutting him a long ways. This is kind of like two agate nodules blended into one. So I just chose to cut on one side. And that's fine. I'll probably actually just keep this one and polish it just the way it is. Let's see what we got. So for South Texas, this is extremely interesting. You've got, camera does not pick it up very well either, but you have really nice banding here. I have to do more research on what the black things are, to be honest with you. I don't know. You see a lot of those in Montana agates. Look at that. I will probably face polish this. I might round it out and cab round face polish it. I'm not really sure yet because it does have an edge here. The way the banding is on here, I really think it might look better if I rounded these edges out. Actually round faced it just a little bit. Anyway, we'll see. I'm actually really pleased with that one. I'm gonna get it wet one more time. See what we got here. Gorgeous. I really like that. It's really rare to find agates in South Texas. And I have a lot of nice ones, and that is not by far my nicest one. This is pretty mediocre, to be honest with you. But they're so rare to find. I mean, you cut 100 of these things, and I mean, you may not even find one like this at all. Okay, so I really like that. Let's look at the Queenslands here, because these guys turned out pretty cool as well. Let's get them back over here when they're wet. I wanted to talk about those Rio Grande River rocks really quick, just because those are local, and I absolutely love it. Local stuff. I'm not from Australia. One of these days I'll go. Queensland agate. Cut this guy just right in half. Just I found a spot for him where he laid on the saw right, I guess, and just kind of picked a spot and went with it. All right, let's see what we got. All right, well, that's gorgeous. Really, even you have really nice pink color. You can cut a lot of Queensland agates. I mean, this is what you get, really. This is kind of what the majority of them look like this. And here's actually one I cut earlier just for fun. I've got it here. I might as well show you on camera. Here's another one. You know, you cut a lot of rocks. I mean, you don't really always get good ones. I think this one's still pretty good, to be honest with you. I like it. I'll polish that one. This one I'm not sure yet. You've got this rough matrix in here, which makes it a little harder to work with. But still has good banding, good coloration. Anyway, that was one from earlier. This is one from the video here. We've got one earlier that we cut. Turned out pretty nice. I like that. Good coloration, decent banding somewhere in there. If you look closer, you can see it. All right, here's the other Queensland. You know, you can get a peek. You see a little bit of banding there, so that makes you a little happy. You're thinking, well, there's probably something going on in there. Let's see what we got. Bam. Thank you, Agate gods. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is the type of stuff you're looking for. You don't find this very often. You cut a lot of rocks and you don't find beautiful patterns like this. This is stunning. The red in the banding. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It looks like a lot of things. Looks like fire. It's amazing. Queensland agate, very happy with that. Here's the other piece. Can't quite get the detail on film, but this is amazing.